Let me tell you something simple and powerful. Most people don't struggle because they're weak. They struggle because they never experience the feeling of finishing things. Your brain is wired to chase closure. Every time you complete something, even something small, like washing the last dish, sending that one email, or finishing a quick workout, your brain gives you a little reward. A quick spark of dopamine. A spark that says, hey, that felt good. Let's do it again. That tiny spark is where momentum lives. But most people never reach it. They quit halfway. They escape into easier habits, scrolling, snacking, watching something mindless. And the brain learns, oh, I can avoid the hard thing and still feel good. So why bother doing anything difficult at all? But when you push through, when you close the loop, you're training your brain that effort pays off. Finishing becomes its own addiction, and it doesn't require anything heroic. Read 10 pages, write one paragraph. Do that one last rep. Every small win rewires your system to crave completion instead of comfort. But here's where most people sabotage themselves. The way they rest, they work for an hour on something mildly challenging. Then they take a break that feels like launching their brain into fireworks. Rapid scrolling. Junk food. Fast entertainment, non-stop stimulation. Then they expect to return to focus like nothing happened. But the brain doesn't work that way if you feed it hyperstimulation during your breaks. Even normal tasks start feeling dull. You won't want to do them. You can't want to do them. The dopamine gap is too big. The solution isn't no breaks. It's better breaks. Stretch, walk, make a cup of tea, stare out the window for 30 seconds. Let your mind breathe instead of drowning it in noise. When your downtime stops spiking your senses, returning to work actually feels natural again. Another reason you lose momentum. Multitasking, your brain isn't designed for it. Every time you switch tabs, check a notification, or glance at a message mid-task, your brain has to restart the focus process from zero. It feels productive, but it kills momentum. It drains energy, and over time, it makes deep focus impossible. So try this. When you eat. When you work. Go to the bathroom without a phone. Stop blending everything into one endless stream of quiet. Half focus, single tasking rebuilds your ability to enter flow, the rare state where effort feels effortless. Starting is always the hardest part. Your brain exaggerates how painful a task will feel, so it tries to talk you into waiting for motivation, and that leads straight to procrastination. The solution is simple. Tell yourself you'll do it for 2 minutes. Write one sentence, clean one corner of your room, stretch for one song. Just cross the line from thinking to doing. Once you begin, resistance fades, momentum kicks in, and you'll usually continue without even noticing. Now, some people try to remove all sources of easy dopamine. No scrolling, no games, no junk food, and yes, if you could remove all of them, your brain would naturally start seeking reward from effort. But most people won't go that extreme, so here's a more realistic strategy. When you wake up, your dopamine levels are reset. Most people waste that reset by checking their phone immediately, blasting their brain with stimulation before they've done anything meaningful. Instead, flip the order. Wake up, shower, move your body. Start your work early, when your brain is still fresh. Keep your day low stimulation at first, and gradually move toward more enjoyable activities at the end. Start your day with low dopamine tasks. End your day with higher dopamine rewards. This way, your baseline stays steady and your motivation stays alive. Most people chase rewards that come after the work, money, success, praise. That's fine. But if the only reward lives at the end, the journey becomes painful. A growth mindset shifts the reward into the work itself. You acknowledge the effort. You appreciate the challenge. You feel proud during the climb, not just when you reach the top. When you learn to reward effort instead of escape, dopamine starts to show up during the hard moments. Work becomes less painful and more meaningful. Sometimes we unintentionally overload our reward system. Loud music plus energy drinks plus intense workouts. Or eating plus scrolling plus watching a show all at once. Stacking dopamine sources feels great in the moment, but afterward, motivation crashes. If you want to stay consistent, simplify your stimulation. Enjoy things, but avoid stacking too many at once. Your focus will thank you. Your brain adapts when it's challenged. Avoiding discomfort teaches your brain that comfort equals safety, but doing small, hard things consistently teaches your brain that effort is safe and rewarding. Not extreme things, just small, deliberate challenges. Lift a little heavier. Have the conversation you've been avoiding. Wake up when you said you would. Every deliberate hardship sends a message. We can handle this. And eventually, your brain stops resisting hard work and starts craving it. Hard work feels easier when it's trackable. Create points, levels, or missions. Race the clock. Turn the invisible into something visible. Small wins create motivation. Your environment shapes your identity. Work around people who focus deeply, and your brain mirrors their discipline. Even silent co-working increases output because your brain reads their focus as a cue. If there's one thing to remember from this entire message, let it be this: do the hard things before the easy things, or the hard things will start to feel impossible. If you're ready to strengthen your habits and your mind every single day, your next step starts with the video waiting for you right here.